Yo, what it do? This is, in fact, your boy White Rice, and thank you for tuning back in. We are talking about That's All, Folks, Part 1. We're doing lyric breakdown section by section, so please make sure to tune in to every single section before this to get a full grasp of everything I was talking about in my Looney Tunes-ass mind. So this was the final section, man, so I knew going into it, I knew I had to end the song strong. I knew I had to end it very powerfully, and I knew I had to continue on the direct route. So let's take a listen to the track.
Pissing off at least two groups of people in the common night. Tired of walking on eggshells around these sensitive souls. And I'm trying not to fall, cause y'all got a noose around my neck, just waiting on these eggs to crack beneath me so you can hang me in a court of law. Want controversy, I hope this is working. Sparking conversation on socials where you are before you judge me as a person based off what I've said. Look in the mirror and first judge who you are.
Okay, so y'all just heard it, man, so let's jump right into it. So like I said, I knew I had to continue being direct, and I kind of wanted to build off of like the things that like offend everyone. A little subcategory I did there, so like the culture of PC and like so many people walking on eggshells all day long trying to make sure that they stay accepted. I want to stay popular on Instagram, and like I want to be popular at work and in school, and so people walk these PC lines and they're not true to who they are. They hide things about themselves, they are who they are, and people tend to walk these PC lines, whether good or bad, and they don't show their true colors, and so people could be sitting next to somebody they truly are gonna dislike, because they're holding a huge part of who they are back. And so I was just saying with this one, man, like so many people, especially like I've known people who like legitimately sue over everything, like legitimately sue over fucking everything, and it's ridiculous. So like I'm making a statement not only to the actual court of law, but to the court of opinion. There's so many online keyboard judges who are judge, jury, and executioner whether something is fake or real that you said or did. And so in this section, I'm talking about like, you're standing on eggshells, but with the caveat that you also have this rope around your neck. So either you continue to be PC, either you continue to lie to yourself and lie to others around you without sharing your true opinions, talking to people about how shitty this fucking president is. Like, there are so many people who are unwilling to tell their partners, tell their parents, tell their loved ones, tell their friends, tell their associates, like how shitty they think this president is, because they know it's going to lead to some argument or disagreement over what? Over a fact, how shitty this fucking president is? And that's my opinion though. But I got over that, and I started talking to people about my opinion and my take on it, and that's just what it is. I from the rip, I just like, I gained my facts, I gained my opinions, and I continued to be proven right. But anyways, man, so like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you are stuck with this caveat. So if you say something outside the PC lines, you crack the eggs, and then you're going to get hung. Either you're going to get sued for some shit like defamation. They're going to try to like hit you with a defamation suit. Or you're just going to get stuck being ridiculed and dragged by these fucking keyboard warriors who don't know you, don't know the backstory, don't know anything else. So that's kind of what I'm touching on there, man. And then obviously I wanted to finish the song off. I know this song had a lot of shit said in it. So like, that's how I even stated it. I want the controversy, because controversy sparks conversation. And I want conversation, whether that's between you and I, or you sparking something in you to have the conversations, those uncomfortable conversations with the people in your life, with the friends and associates in your life that you may have been too scared at one point to say some of these things, some of the things I've shared in here, or other things that have been on your mind. But we live in a free country with the freedom of speech, man. And don't lie to yourself so you can lie to others. You need to be true to yourself so you can be true to others, man. And so that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm hoping this can spark something in myself to even be more vocal, spark something in the people around me, and spark people and do the ripple effect, man. Spark these conversations, fam. And then obviously, because I know, again, like I said, I've said a lot of controversial things. I've said a lot of weird things. I've said a lot of things that that people would in general judge you on having said. And from both ends of the spectrum. And so for me, I got a message. So for me, I'm asking, before you judge me, please make sure, look in the mirror and judge yourself, man. Like, judge the things that you think about, judge the things that you've said, judge the things that you've done, because we're not all perfect, and I know that. I'm not perfect. I know that. I admit my flaws. I know my flaws. But I also know I am who I am. I've accepted myself for my flaws, and I've found a new way to love myself. I've stopped judging myself so harshly. I've stopped looking at the world through a half empty glass and started looking at the world through a half full glass. Even with everything going on, I still see the hope and the humanity left. But please, before you jump on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever, and you start really trying to judge me on something, like I said, I'm not judging anybody. I'm leaving that to higher powers. That's on Gordon Ramsay and God's plate. I said that shit earlier in the song. So, before you judge me, look at who you are. And if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to talk about with me, please reach out. If you look in the mirror and you look at yourself and you say, wow, I've thought about this all wrong, or, maybe I do need to question some of these thought processes, reach out. I'd love to talk. I'd love to hear about it. Reach out to people around you who you feel can be confidants to you. That's what I want. I want the conversation to spark from the controversy of the things I had to say in this song. And that's why this is why it's part 1. I want to continue these conversations. I want to continue writing just like this. I want to continue making music like this, that I can have fun, that I can challenge myself, but I can also speak on things that are still important to me. And so that wraps up the actual rapping section. We got one last video to do, so please keep streaming. That's all, folks. Please keep sharing that out. And please, if you haven't already, swing over to SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/nicknamedrice to hear my exclusive take, my Looney Tunes cut with all these dope-ass Looney Tunes samples and the work done with my boy Kangaroo. So thank you so much to everybody, and I will catch y'all later. Till next time.